Hi Taekook sisters, I'm back again with another video analysis, and this video is for all of you, and I hope that you will be happy and you are healthy today. Now Taekook sisters, the video analysis that I will be discussing to you is about why Taekookers believe Taekook is real. And I know that you're all excited, so without further ado, let's discuss and start this video analysis. Starting off with this statement coming from an army and a Taekooker. This Taekooker somehow felt sad because of the recent military enlistment of BTS. And she is a Taekooker and she misses a lot of Taekook moments. She miss Taekook, and that's why she is making these statements. She is sharing her thoughts about her sadness of not seeing Taekook updates nowadays. Now let's read this letter of her. Taekook, Purple Heart. As I stan BTS, I noticed something about Taehyung and Jungkook. The bond they share that we cannot see to the other members. I know all the members are close, but JK and V is different. The stare they share that are different to the other members. Mentioning each other to all live they do. The fan cams we see every time they are together. So, tell me, what are those? Is that our delusions? Are we just imagining things? Now, I will be elaborating the message of this / army and Taekooker Taekook sisters. This army is actually an army first before she became a Taekooker. As she manages to watch videos of BTS from time to time, he still at that time didn't notice or discovered the sweet bondness of Taekook. But later on, as she delved into knowing more about BTS, she have understood and saw a lot of Taekook moments that she have considered questioning herself. Are these two our couple? Am I just imagining things? Why are these two people, Taehyung and Jungkook, are very different when they treat each other, when they talk to each other, when they say each other's name in their live, which every time they have their Weavers live, Taehyung will always mention JK, as well as JK will always mention Taehyung. With that kind of realization, this Taekooker / army became more curious to know and learn about Taekook. So this army / Taekooker have now explored what is really between Taehyung and Jungkook. Now here is her statements or letter about how she described Taekook moments. First, she said, Taehyung panicked and ended the live immediately but continue after and choose to say that JK is in his house. Next, that Run BTS challenge they do after JK came back from Qatar, that make fans and the media go crazy. Next, that concert in Las Vegas where JK sits on Taehyung's lap cause V is jealous of JK and Jimin. Fourth, the expression of RM, J-Hope, Suga do when Taehyung and JK do something funny, or what else do you call that? Now, I will tackle it one by one, Taekook sisters, so that we can really understand the main thing that this Taekooker slash army is talking about. Again, this person is first an army. She never thought that Taekook would be in his curiosity. Now, as she again explored Taekook, she realizes these facts. First here, she stated the fact that Taehyung got panic in one of his lives, and when Taehyung got panicked, he immediately turned off the live or ended the live, and then went back on the Weaver's live and confirm and say it in front of the armies that he is with JK in his house. At that time, we Taekookers are shocked with that information, right? But this girl right here stating the fact that this moment of Taehyung getting panicked and ended his life immediately, but later on Taehyung came back in life and choose to say that JK is in his house. And if you are a Taekooker, you exactly imagine that, right? Weaver's life that I am talking about here. That Weaver's life is when Taehyung is wearing a pink shirt, as I can remember. There was a voice that is very familiar that armies heard in the background. That's why Taehyung immediately turned off his Weaver's life. But when he ended it, he later on went back to live and confirmed. He said, JK is in my house. Now, the second fact that this girl elaborated is this Run BTS challenge of Taehyung and JK. If you have been following my YouTube channel, you must have already watched this analysis video before, where I have mentioned JK going to Qatar and went back to Korea doing Run BTS challenge with Taehyung. And the most intriguing part of that Run BTS challenge is that Taehyung and JK did that challenge in a private resort, and it was only the both of them. That time, armies and a lot of media outlets are going crazy because they are very curious why JK, after going to Dubai, Qatar, without even going home to his house, he immediately went to that resort where Taehyung is actually waiting for him. That is now until a mystery that we try to solve, that we try to find an answer what exactly happened between Taekook during at that time in the resort, and how come they ended up in that place. We didn't know who reserved that resort for them. Maybe it was Taehyung or maybe it was JK, but the question at that time is, Why did Taekook spend time together, only the both of them in that private resort, and even they had a double room? So Taekook sisters, this is absolutely very intriguing fact that this girl right here is elaborating. Let's move on to the third fact that she stated. That concert in Las Vegas when JK sit on Taehyung's lap because Taehyung is freaking jealous of JK and Jimin at that time. Can you still remember that exact moment, Taekook sisters? If you cannot remember that, then I will describe that specific moment. JK is wearing a yellow leather jacket. Taehyung at that time is wearing brown leather jacket, but Taehyung didn't wear his jacket, but only the brown or no black sleeveless inner shirt that he have shown at that time in front of armies. Now, Taekook sisters, we are still in awe of that specific Taekook moment, right? Until now, whether you believe or not, when we see videos of those moments of Taekook, JK sitting on Taehyung's lap at that day, we are still in awe. We are still can't believe that JK took the risk to do that in front of thousands of armies, and to think that that is absolutely a very somewhat unusual action that both men would do in front of many people, because as I've said this many times, South Korea doesn't support those kind of relationships that exist between both men and men, both women and women, and other types of gender. Now, here is the fourth fact. The expression jhope suga do when Taehyung and JK do something funny, or what else do you call that? Are you familiar with this kind of moments, Taekook sisters? I know if you are a Taekooker, if you are a Taekooker for more than years, absolutely you relate to this. You can relate, because I actually post analysis videos of RM showing that RM somehow has a different reaction when Taehyung and Jungkook get closer to each other. You know that. Even J-Hope and Suga and even Jimin, even other members, they definitely have this kind of expression and reaction that only they give when Taekook are somewhat doing things to each other. One example that I would really somehow never forget is when JK and Jin are exercising. Jin wants to ask JK to keep teaching him the exercise. I know if you are a Taekooker, you have already seen this moment that I am mentioning right now. JK was asked by Jin to keep exercising in front of him, and so that Jin can exercise with JK. But the interesting fact, when Jin was pulling JK, because JK at that time wants to somehow get out of the room, maybe JK was already tired doing the exercise, but Jin is still asking him. The very intriguing moment at that time, the Cook sisters, is when Jin was still pulling JK towards him to persuade JK to stay. But then, the door opens and the person who enters was Taehyung. Immediately when Jin saw Taehyung getting inside the room, he immediately took off his hand away from JK. He released JK's hand. It's just like there's nothing happened there. It's just like Jin is acting he never touched JK's hand. And with that kind of reaction coming from Jin, that can raise intriguing questions. Why would Jin act that way? When they are all just members, they are brothers. But why somewhat in some manner Jin was kinda nervous? He immediately removed his hands on JK's wrist. He immediately, really, if you don't know what I am saying, you can actually message me and I can send you the video of this exact moment that I am describing right now. That is exactly what a moment that I could never forget. And another moment, the Cook sisters, that really intrigues me also is when Taehyung and JK are sitting beside each other. And at that time, it was somehow an interview, if I'm not mistaken. I know this is very familiar episode of you. Taehyung keeps on scrubbing or touching JK's thigh at that time. Actually, at that time, they're all wearing black. JK and Taehyung are wearing black. JK is wearing a ripped jeans. And at that time, JK was sitting beside Taehyung while Taehyung is sitting beside RM. For how many minutes Taehyung keeps on doing that to JK, rubbing and touching JK's thighs, and even getting or putting his fingers inside the ripped jeans of JK. However, the Cook sisters, Namjoon saw that and Namjoon tapped Taehyung's back. Now, many Taekookers are still questioning why did Namjoon tap Taehyung's back, and when Namjoon tapped Taehyung's back, Taehyung immediately get rid of touching JK's thigh at that time. Now, I guess the reason why Namjoon stopped Taehyung from doing that, maybe because Namjoon is just protecting Taehyung from the bashers. But I think there's nothing wrong with that. If they are just really brothers, if we just see them as brothers, there's nothing wrong with that. But we all know there's more than brothers. They are more than brothers, and there's more than that. That's why maybe Namjoon stopped Taehyung from doing that to JK. Here is another message of this Taekooker/army. Like, they know something about Taekook. So tell me, how can we not believe to this Taekook moments when, in the first place, members are really very questionable when it comes to the reaction of Taekook. Now, it's hard to us to let go because we know what we saw and it's really obvious. All I can say is please respect what Taekookers feel. It's hard for us. The feelings we invested to Taehyung and JK is no joke. I know it's my choice, but please consider what I feel. Absolutely, I agree to this Taekooker slash army. She nailed this message. She only wants to be heard because she knows that there are a lot of people still saying that Taekook is just for fan service. But this girl right here have stated several facts. The reason why he or she believes in Taekook. Because of those moments that she mentioned, because of those facts that she stated, she is until now a Taekooker. She is not gonna leave Taekook because she knows that the feelings that she has for Taekook is totally different from the others. She invested in Taehyung and JK, and somehow this girl right here resonates something to me that she is trying to say that I can't keep my eyes and attention off from Taekook because this girl right here, Taekook sisters, absolutely knew what is fan service from what is real. This girl right here used his feelings, his emotions to understand the moments that Taekook is showing to us. She is melted by those Taekook moments just as the way we are melted by Taekook. Now, I really salute this girl right here for confessing that she is a Taekooker. She is proud of being a Taekooker, that she knows why she believes in Taekook. Now, next, we will be looking at the photos that this girl is sharing. The proofs that she have stated earlier, the facts that she mentioned here, it is shown in these photos here. This is the first photo that the girl shared. She captioned this, "I hope we can still see those smile of Taehyung and JK." As I have mentioned in the first part of this video, this girl right here is missing Taekook moments. And with this caption of her in this photo, she absolutely wants to see more of this Taekook moments, more of this smiles on Taehyung's face whenever Taehyung is with JK.
Right here is the second photo, and she put a caption, "I love you both, solid Taekook." Now, obviously right here, I know this girl just as like us. We are captured by how natural Taekook here in this photo are acting sweet and goofy around each other. Taehyung is hugging JK right there, and look how JK's waist is very fit on Taehyung's arms. Look how they do that normally. Like Taekook just normally act that way without even thinking or hesitating whether they will do that or not.
And the next photo is this. The girl captioned it, "I don't know how to describe this if it is not love." Absolutely. Just by looking at this photo, both Taehyung and JK are smiling. I can see in Taehyung's smile the most sweetest and genuine smile of Taehyung. And JK right here is showing how admiration he has for Taehyung. Through this smile, we can definitely see in their eyes and their smiles that they are really in love with each other. That's why this girl right here said, if this is not love, I don't know how to describe this. And the girl is exactly, for me, is right. If that is not love, what do you call that? How can you describe that if that is not love?
And this photo right here that she mentioned earlier, the one when JK sat on Taehyung's lap in this exact concert. She captioned this photo, "Some already gave up, but I don't. I don't want to give up."
And I absolutely know the reason why this girl, as a Taekooker, doesn't want to give up in supporting Taekook, in believing Taekook, because she believes no one can do this to Taehyung except for JK, and that is period. Now, I really salute this girl for being so expressive, for stating her opinions in this kind of manner that she is really proud. She has something to prove that her observations of Taekook are not just merely delusions or imaginations, but absolutely happening in the real world. Because Taekook exactly are doing the things that most couple do. And the most heartwarming message of this girl is this: a photo of both Taehyung and JK doing a selfie. Actually, it's not a selfie but a picture. JK stand behind Taehyung there so that they will be captured in the camera. Now the girl who posted this captioned this photo, "I am stubborn." She confessed it. She accepts that she is stubborn. So I hope till the end, even if it means I will bleed, I will be forever a Taekooker. This sentence, this statement coming from the girl is absolutely what we need right now. I know, for at this moment, we never see any more new Taekook updates. But this girl right here, even though she feels sad about not anymore seeing Taekook updates and BTS updates, still, she said in her final caption here that even if it will cause her to bleed or somewhat to cause her sadness, so much sadness, she will be there to stay for them. Now, Taekook sisters, I hope that somehow you were able to feel how this girl right here shares her admiration and her appreciation to Taekook. Sometimes we overlook this kind of things. Like sometimes we think because we don't anymore see Taekook new moments, we tend to think, I think I should stop believing in Taekook. I think I lost interest in Taekook. But this girl right here has so much to say about why she believes in Taekook. And even with those very few facts that she stated, she absolutely, to be honest, persuade me much more to believe in Taekook. And Bigcook Sisters disclaimer, I am not making or uploading this video to make you believe Taekook is real or to make you believe that Taekook is different because somehow they resembles a couple vibe. But for those Taekookers, I dedicate this video to you to somehow look on the positive side. Just like this girl right here, she is very honest with her opinion. She is very honest of her feelings towards Taekook. Now, Bigcook Sisters, I know, again, we all have different opinions and you might be against with this girl and against with me. However, there is the word respect. I respect you even though if you send hurtful comments, I respect you because you are a person. And I'm really, really expecting and hoping to be respected back because that's how we live life. Respect others. If you don't like my contents, as I continue to say this every time, you can skip my videos and never watch them ever again. But if you like them, if you like this kind of video analysis, if you are a Taekooker, then the reason why I really post videos is to make you happy at least for the time being because Taekook is far away right now. BTS is not active in their career right now because they are in the military. That is the primary and underlying reason why I keep on posting videos even if it will cost me to be very tired and sad sometimes because of hectic schedule, fixing some social and personal problems, but still because I believe in Taekook, because I hold so much more reasons to believe Taekook, I will be forever uploading videos for you. So that's it, Bigcook Sisters. Thank you so much for watching this video analysis, and I hope at the end of this video, at the end of the day, and by the way, Bigcook Sisters, you might be wondering why I am not mentioning the name of this girl, a Taekooker slash army, because I am protecting her privacy. I believe we all have this privacy, so she deserves to have a privacy. So I hope you understand, but this is really true. This you can actually find if you go to TikTok, you find this account there. If watch her contents, this is one of her famous contents actually. We follow this girl who is still looking at the positive side, even though she is eaten by her sadness, but still she never loses the hope to believe in Taekook. So that's it. Thank you so much and see you in the next video analysis sooner. I will be posting more, so just stay tuned for that. And for now, bye bye. Have a great day and stay healthy, and most especially be happy.